You know the answer. You know you should have to reach out. You know isolation is wrong. You know people care about you, but you don't do it. And you blame yourself after that. I'm that weak. I can't even ask for. But that's not a real problem. A real problem is you know that you have to try, but you don't do it. That's a real reason. A reason that I tell you, that I show you today in this video. I'm Saksham Sethi, learning psychology from ground up. Let's begin. Here's what happened. You're struggling with someone. You know the answer. You can tell someone asking for help. You know that isolation make it worse. Intellectually, you know it's helpful, but you don't do it. Now you feel worse about it because you can reach someone and ask for help, but you don't do that. You have guilt for that. Now you're alone with your own struggle rather than you share with someone, and you have frustrated about with yourself. It's double failure, brother. So here's the question. If you know reaching out is helped you, reaching out is save you, isolation destroy you, so why you don't try? It's not stupidity. It's not you're lazy about it. It's a reason behind it. The real answer is shame, not fear, not worrying about burden them. The shame. You think, you believe. If they see you how broke you are, they'll judge you. If they see you how worst condition you are, rather than help, they choke on. So you don't reach out. You isolate yourself instead. And you think you protecting yourself, you protecting themselves by your mess. By giving them your mess, you protecting them. But the real answer is you protecting yourself from the shame. And here is insane. You're willing to stay alone rather than possible rejection. You choose certainly loneliness rather than risk being judged, and you call it as a noble. So let's talk about the reason you don't try. It's not a lack of knowledge. You know isolation is bad. It's the shame. Here's how shame works. Shame tell you, if people see you how broke you are, now you're not worth to keeping. That's what shame tell you. Shame tell you again and again, if people see you how broke you are, they judge you and they never keep you in their life. So you choose to stay alone. You choose to say better to be disappear than rejected by someone. And isolation feels safer than vulnerability because in isolation nobody judge you. But here's the trap. Isolation don't go shame away. Isolation feed the shame. Now your isolation alone. There's no one here to tell you you're not broke, you're human. Why does shame has so much power? Your brain learn it early. Maybe someone told you are too needy, you're too broke, or you're too much, or you try to reach out someone and you get rejection, and your brain believe vulnerability is equal to rejection is equal to danger is equal to no, I don't have to try that. Now every time you try to reach out to someone, your shame speak to you. They don't care about you, they judge you, they leave you if you tell what problem do you have, and they joke around your problem also. So you choose to isolation yourself. You choose to live alone rather than telling your problem to someone, because now isolation feels safe. Isolation feels home, even though it's wrong. Real example, you struggle with something and you ask your friend, hey, today my day is off, I need to talk about something. And your friend choose to you, your friend close to you, your friend stay with you rather than go further away. He or she don't go away, they choose to stay with you. Now your belief, your system, your vulnerability say that, oh, He stay with me. He care about. Now your shame, your terrifying is dissolved because someone saw you broken and choose to stay. Now you believe system is staying. The moment change everything. The moment you believe you're broke and people still choose you. Now that is a proof. Here's another example. You're failing at something and you're trying too hard. But what if rather than hiding, you tell the thing to the someone? You know that I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do here. And rather than get a judgment from them, you get from it, I get through it. I know that. The feeling of me too is now you're not alone with the failure. You both are equal. You both are together. You both has support to each other. Proof. Reaching out doesn't create the rejection you scared about. Reaching out create a connection. You need to face the situation. But you'll never know this until you try to reaching out. So, how do you actually break through the shame and actually reaching out someone? Not feeling by brave, by taking action while scared about it. Step 1, name the shame. Now, whenever you feel the urge to isolate yourself or hide behind it something, take it, name it. Name the shame. Basically say that. Now shames tell me, don't try, don't reach out, don't say anything to anyone. This is shame. Now you name it, you two separate things in your mind. Now you take this problem as a third person because you named it, not as a personal problem, while your mind doesn't even work around it. Step 2, question the belief. Whenever you have a urge or whenever you're scared about it, question it. They speak fear or they speak reality. They really judge me or they care about me. If I ask for something, if I tell them I have that problem, they try to solve it or they judge it. And most of the time, your answer is they care about it. Step 3, start impossibly small. Don't speak it out everything. Don't spill every thought you have. Just choose one person, try to reach out, and just say, hey, bad day, I'm thinking about you. I think I need to talk. Those lines and see what happened. Step 4, notice what happened. When they reach out with the reply, yes, what's going on? I'm here for you. This feeling is give you clarity. This is not judgment. This is feels like a connection. Step 5, do it again. Once you do it, even in a smaller scale, now your mind see people care about. It's not judgment. People don't judge. People care about you. People love you. Now it's easy to do it too again with the main problems also. So try, try, and that change your life. Step 6, accept the awkwardness. This is awkward. Maybe that awkward you will be cry in the front of them. And that cry is a vulnerability. And vulnerability is never wrong. Vulnerability is human. Now that's the way you know you are real. You are human too. The magic happened when you act despite the fear, not while fear go away. While you fearing out, but you take action. You take action again and again. Now you see what change in your life. So here's what I want you to know. You're not broken, you're scared. And here is a big difference in that. Broken, it's not fixable. Scared is temporary. Scared go away when you face it. Here's the truth. The people around you, they are not want to be you perfect. They want you to be real you. They want you to be reaching out. They want you to be asking help. They're ready to help you. They want to help you. But they don't even know. when you have a problem and when you don't, because you don't reach out. You never tell them, this is what I am feeling, this what I am thinking. You never real yourself to the everyone. And when you are real to them, you feel connection, you feel vulnerability, you feel the urge. Yes, that's it. That's what I want in my life. You feel the trust. You feel the less lonely how you are in your life. Because the lie keeping you isolate, people judge you because I am broken. But the reality, the truth is, people connect to the broken. People connect through the mistakes. People love through the struggles. You know the answer, but knowing the answer isn't enough. You has to try, but it's scared because it's filled with the shame. Even though shame keep you isolate, but you has to try because you know that connection solve every problems. And once you experience someone see you, the real you, the broken you, and still choose you to stay in your life, still choose to love you, still choose to help you, now everything change. You experience the real connection, you experience the real human bond. Now you're reaching out more people, now you live your life happily more, and you're trying that again and again. Not because you're strong enough, because you're human enough to try. New video every Tuesday 9 p.m. This is real, this is raw. This is learning out loud. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, champions.